Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Jo Re Mi Fa Sol La Keto. I'm Jo Re and I am doing a weekly vlog to share my keto weight loss journey. Although this isn't my first rodeo, I restarted keto on January 4th with a 75-day plan and have lost over 30 pounds so far. The 75-day plan is done, but I am not, so let's go ahead and see how I did this week. This week was another tough week. I got my second COVID shot last weekend and it did make me tired for about 3 to 4 days. But that's all the side effects I really had, just tiredness and a sore arm, and I'm sure it could have been worse. Also, it was Shark Week and I get super snacky during Shark Week. It's like I can just eat and nothing really satisfies me. So that did cause some issues. Luckily, I was able to keep it keto this week. But I did eat more than I should have. My off-plan day for my husband's birthday was on Monday, so I'm actually going to talk about that in next week's video. And on to this week's results. For my diet, my plan is to stay keto, and I did that. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I intermittent fast and eat 2 meals a day and a bulletproof coffee, so I meal prep for 3 meals every week. My first meal this week was a breakfast chaffle sandwich. I made the chaffle McGriddle style and I added some maple extract and some Lakanto monk fruit sweetener to make it kind of taste like a pancake. And then inside I did 1 egg, some cheese, and sausage and some roasted chilies. I've made this recipe several times before and I love it. It's just really easy and it's really delicious. For my second meal this week, I made a meatloaf and a side of roasted zucchini. For the meatloaf, I always have ground beef on hand, so this is just an easy and delicious way to make ground beef. The recipe that I followed is in the description below. And for the zucchini, I just put that in the air fryer with some avocado oil, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and some Parmesan cheese, and a little bit of roasted chili flakes. And I do make these as I need them for each meal because if you make them ahead of time, they do turn kind of soggy. For my third meal this week, I made teriyaki chicken and fried cauliflower rice. I've made this rice before. It's a recipe from the Keto Twins, and I'll go ahead and link it in the description below. And the teriyaki chicken was a new recipe for me, and this did turn out pretty good. The only problem was that I used chicken breast and not chicken thighs. And for me, with a lap band surgery, chicken breast is already kind of hard to get down. And then with it being Shark Week, my band gets really tight and it was just hard for me to get this down. So I did end up giving it to my husband. This is something that I would make again, although it was hard for me to eat this time. Next time I'll probably just make it with chicken thighs and then probably eat it at a different time of the month. I'll go ahead and put a link to both recipes in the description below. As I mentioned early, I was a big snacker this week. So in addition to my meals, I did have a lot of snacks like cheese, pork rinds, sunflower seeds, some Rebel ice cream. Sometimes threw a keto chow or an extra coffee in there. So although everything I ate was keto, I just ate too much. So let's go ahead and move on to exercise. So my plan is to work out for 6 days a week. And again, I only did 4 days this week. I did run into a lot of rain at the end of the week, so I ended up only running 2 times. Here are my running stats. This week I did something a little bit different. I didn't start my running app until after my warm-up walk, which means I did my 30-30 intervals for an entire 2 miles. I was so happy to see that I got faster on the second run, which was really surprising because it was really friggin' hot outside. I also have information for the virtual 5K that I'm gonna do in June. So in my 75-day plan completion video, I did talk about my next goal, which was going to be to run a 5K in June. Several of you had mentioned that you would like to do it with me, so I picked a virtual 5K that a lot of people can join. The virtual 5K that I picked is World Music Day, and it takes place on June 26th. Here is a picture of the medal, and they are celebrating 90s music this year. I thought this 5K was kind of appropriate considering my channel is a musical play on words. The registration fee is $25 and that gets you a race bib, a medal, and the cost of shipping. A portion of the registration fee will also be donated to the charity Songs of Love. Songs of Love is a national nonprofit that creates free, personal, original music to uplift children and teens facing tough medical, physical, or emotional challenges. You can also order a t-shirt or a hoodie at an additional charge. On the day of the race, you can run it, walk it, do it on a treadmill, and just track the time yourself. Once you have completed the race, you just go back to the website and submit your results through the race portal. I will leave a link in the description below to both the 5K registration and the results portal. If the 26th of June doesn't work for you, don't worry, you can always do it at a different time. But I did think that it would be fun for those of us that are going to do the race to take pictures or videos and upload them into the Watch Out Keto Facebook group. And now for my weight. My current weight is 205.2 pounds. That's a loss of 1 pound for the week and a total of 35.8 pounds so far. I was really happy to lose anything this week, to be honest. Considering all the snacking and not doing all the workouts, I'm just really glad I lost anything. With the recent off-plan day, we'll see how much that will set me back, but we will see that on next week's video. Okay everyone, that is all that I have for the week. Please go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and don't forget to hit the little bell icon to get a notification every time I post a new video. I will see you next week. Bye!